You know, it's weird how freaking terrifying making that first video is. I don't know why, but it's just freaking terrifying. Even though you know your first video is gonna suck, it's still, I don't know, you have this stupid expectation of yourself that it has to be perfect, like everything perfect. But yeah, that's maybe another ramble. Hello, my name is H.K.Darkwood. I am a writer and an author. And this is my first video on YouTube as a writer. Whew. It's kind of freaking me out. Excuse the rant at the beginning, but I kind of had to get that off my chest. So I'm on YouTube for the simple reason I want to document my journey of finishing my first book series. So in 2011 I finished a book called Hultuheimar, and I did the whole self-publishing thing in Iceland. It went better than expected, even though I know nothing about marketing. I almost didn't, I advertised my book the bare minimum, and it did pretty well with everything about that, but that year was so tough, I kind of was burned out. So I just put that book aside, didn't think more about it, and just dawdled other story ideas as a hobby. I decided at that point writing was just gonna be a hobby, just a passion project. I didn't have to finish anything, I just had to write what I want to write and just enjoy and focus on my art, as I'm an artist too. So just focus on my art, my day job, nothing more than that. 2019, the spark reunites in my brain, in my just passion pumping heart. And I decided that I was going to attempt to finish my first book series. My first book was a part of a 5-book series, and I always wanted to finish it because I don't like having things half done, and it annoys me. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna finish this book. I'm gonna finish this series. So I read over the book and decided, you know, since I'm republishing the first book, I might as well fix some things that, yes, I know for those who have published, for most this is a big no-no. You don't add to your book after you've republished it, but I just had to. There were 2 things that were driving me insane, and for the rest of the 4 books I needed to change a little part of the ending of my first book. Either, since my first book series is middle grade, it's kind of the Harry Potter age, if you could say. So it's the Harry Potter age, basically middle grade, written in the way that most people that like fantasy would enjoy. So to fix the writing for the next 4 books, I needed to change my first ending. So I did that. Now the book is ready in Icelandic. The first book is being translated by moi, no worries. I'm getting a very good editor to make sure my book is airtight. And yeah, so that is in the process at the moment. The other thing, since I want to be publishing 2 books next year, 2021, hopefully when there is no pandemic rampaging the world. I've already finished the second draft of book 2. So that is hopefully soon be, after I finish my third or fourth draft, I'm hopefully going to be start editing that book. So that will definitely be ready for next year. And the other lovely thing, because NaNoWriMo is coming next month, this is Prep October. The reason I'm posting this video now and not in September is because I want to try to fast draft book 3. Oh my god, I just, even though I haven't finished editing book 2, just the fact that I'm gonna fast track book 3 is freaking me out in a good way. In a good way. So I'm gonna be doing that book in NaNoWriMo. I'm gonna try to finish. I'm gonna try my darndest to finish that book in NaNoWriMo over November. So I can continue editing book 2 in December, January, February. And this channel is basically for that. I'm gonna try to start recording maybe once a week, counting all the process I've made. I want to make this channel like kind of make me accountable for my work. I do have a full-time day job, but I want to record my process. I want to see in the end of the year how much I worked, how much I wrote, the process I made, to see in a digital format that I actually made a lot of stuff. And that is what is I find exciting about AuthorTube, Writertube, the writing community online. Building a platform, also building a platform. So I have followers, fans of my first book here in Iceland, and that it's actually thanks to them that I'm seeking out, exploring the English-speaking market. They are kind of the main reason I'm even thinking about it, because I thought I was just too small to ever go that far, but they made me change my mind. So yeah, you know, the COVID thing, you're not supposed to touch your face, but as soon as the camera is on, I'm like, so yeah, that's the main thing I was gonna talk about. Just, I have a lot of stuff to write. I want to connect. I want to meet new people. And I want to learn to build a platform to share my process, stop being this invisible person that I tend to love to be, and live with the fact that if I'm gonna work full-time as an author, I have to start learn to be more visible. I also want to just build up the awareness that maybe to clarify, I'm dyslexic. It's not a big thing, especially not in this modern times, but I'm dyslexic, and I remember when I was young, I used to feel that I had no right to write stories, that because of my dyslexia, I had no right to be writing stories. I had no right to be expressing myself in words because I wasn't qualified to write in words. And that is so wrong. That is so wrong. If a dyslexic person, a person with learning disabilities, wants to create something, doesn't matter if it is sex or not, that they should be encouraged. So by expressing and communicating that, yes, I am dyslexic and I'm a writer, I want to encourage the younger generation that maybe have the same passion as I do to try to keep on working at it. Like, my grammar is not perfect, far from it. I use so many tools to make sure my writing is decent, and then I have to hire someone, like actually everybody, but to make double sure everything's fine, because I'm that. And I'm hoping that me being here might inspire kids that love books, because even though I'm dyslexic, I used to listen to audiobooks, or my mom used to read them for me when I was young. And I love books. I think the books are the most wonderful things in the world. The thought that you can write or create a world, or just pick up a book and get lost in that world. It doesn't matter how miserable your life is, that you could be lost in that world and just forget all your worries. And I love that, and I want to be part of that. The biggest dream I have is to know that I wrote something that helped a kid that feels miserable, child that isn't feeling their place in the world, that he could take up a book and forget everything bad and just live in a happy bubble in that moment. But yeah, that's me going overboard. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I can talk for hours because this is a major passion thing for me. But I hope, I encourage you guys to subscribe if you like the vibe I am giving off. I hope you like and subscribe. Comment if you want to know something about me. I'll be sharing a little bit about my first book, hopefully soon. I find it myself I need to practice reading out loud in English, since I tend to stumble a little bit. So yeah, hope this video wasn't too bad. I am trying not to I have the Icelandic word. Exude. That's not the word. You know where the awkwardness just comes like a force, like a punch to the video. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that, and also trying not to look at the bad place and look at the point, because I have a point next to my camera that I'm supposed to be looking at, and it's super hard. So don't be even more awkward. So you guys feel like I'm talking to you. Anyways, last ramble. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched till the end, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, 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 please like and subscribe and comment. Let's chat. I'll be doing my best to answer every like and every comment that comes in my way. I appreciate all of the support you guys give me. I love this community. I love the book community. No matter if you're a writer or reader, you are awesome. Let's share the love and spread the book joy. Thank you. See you next time.